Hey everyone, welcome to Off Grid Rooster. This is Rooster Mike. I'm going to be on top of the world. I want you to see what I'm doing. Stay tuned, okay? Thank you. Everyone, thanks for watching. I'm on top of my shipping container. I'm right now getting ready to prep all the rust spots. And buyer beware. When you buy something used, make sure they take pictures and send it to you on top, inside, the bottom, and you can see any problems that might come up in the future. I came up here after I purchased it and I found a lot of rust spots. But before I show you these rust spots, I'm going to show you this view from the top of my world. This is awesome. This is what I wake up to every day. So let me get back to what I was saying. Right now, I'm prepping the top of the container so I can put the rubberized coating to protect the top from heat going inside. I'm going to paint the whole container. It's going to be white. It's a rubberized coating. But in order for me to do it here on top and some of the places down on the bottom, I have to prep the rust spots. You basically just have to wire brush any loose flakes, sweep it up, air blow it, let it dry for a little while. And then you use a chemical. And this chemical inhibits the rust before you paint it. You have to let it dry for 24 hours. So you will be able to see what I'm doing right now. This, and you need equipment. This is what I found so far. All this here is the rust, and they patched this place up right here. That's part of the worst part of what I've come across. Now, on this end, which I'll show you, and I'm walking gingerly, it's not as bad, but they did patch this side up, as you can see. So I want to cover it so the rust doesn't continue, and start applying, which I started already, applying this chemical. Now I'll show you what the chemical is. You got to use protective equipment and let it dry for 24 hours. And this is what it is. Okay. Well, sorry for the shake. This is Osfo, stops rust, prepares rusted surfaces for painting. It's made by Skyco. It was $35. It's $34.99, and that was at Studi Butte. And as you can see, if you're ever interested in doing it, this is what you use. Let it dry for 24 hours, and then you can start painting with the rubberized coating. Now, you could brush it, you could roll it, you could spray it. I started brushing it. It's taking too long, so I'm going to spray it. I'm going to spray the top, and a lot easier to cover a large area. 1 gallon should you do it. This is pre-diluted. So I would suggest you do this before you start painting and you just want to get a quick job done and everything. Okay, I'm going to show you now what I'm doing. Okay, this is what I'm doing. You see I'm not wearing a mask. or any protective clothing or gloves right now, because I won't be able to operate this camera and give you this video. If you don't feel comfortable, get a professional to do it. It's easy to apply. Just let it dry 24 hours and then you can start painting. But this is what I'm using. I'm using one of these old Roundup pump sprayers. I'm gonna focus down on the bottom so you can see the difference in color change. What this does is blacken the rust and puts a film over it so you're able to paint without the rust continuing to, I guess, develop. But here I go, and I hope you can see what I'm doing. Don't try this at home if you can't do it, okay? As you can see, this is the easiest way to do it instead of rolling it and getting all messed up. Just be careful, wear a mask. It's a little windy here today. Yesterday it was freezing, but that's the way it goes here in the desert. So I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to see if I go further out. Let me see if you can see that. Okay. Here I go. You can see the different color change in the rust. You see the middle? That's rust. It's a lightish brown, and then where it's sprayed, it gets darker. And once that dries, 24 hours, then you could start painting. I suggest you do it if you want to do it the right way. You don't want it peeling, but that paint is strong. It bonds to anything. So here I go. I'm not holding it up high because I don't want the fumes, but it covers everything. And you can see the color of the change of the rust. Let me stand this way. Maybe, ooh, this is weaker here. This is caustic. You wear gloves. You can't get burned from this. Sorry for my back. I'm just taking my precautions not to breathe these fumes or get it on myself. This makes the job way, way easier. Way easier. So try to do it before you get your container, get the pictures, get all documentation. If you're buying a new one, it should be already done. You shouldn't have any problems. There's guarantees of sealing, that the container has to be water and tight sealed. Of course, I can't tell. I'm not a professional with containers, but I've been checking everything out. The inside, you saw a lot of condensation, but that comes with the territory with the container, because it's metal. If it's too hot, it gets real hot inside. Maybe, wow, it's unbelievable. So I need to put this down, and then I'm going to do the insulation on the inside, divide it up to what I want to put in. So here I go. what you have to do to get things done. It's a beautiful day today. Very beautiful. After I finish the top, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down on the bottom and spray the sides. I don't think I'm going to do the underside of it. I don't think it's necessary. But again, if I have to do it, I will do it. I don't think any water is going to get there. But we get monsoon season, so I don't know how much water comes flying through here. And I'd rather be prepared than not prepared. I'd rather do more than less. That's what I've been trying to do. Sorry I haven't posted. I've been doing a lot of things here. These are the costs that you don't count on. So you need to be aware. If you're saving just for a certain thing, save it, finish the job, get it done, and you'll be fine. I'll keep moving this camera up a little so you can see. I've been doing quite a bit here. I made a doghouse, and I have to thank Shannon's family, Waylon, and all the guys, Sean, for all the used wood. I made a doghouse for my dog Isa in the van so she can stay away from the heat. If I leave the door open, she can run right in. It's working well. She likes it. I still have to finish painting it, and I'm gonna put padding so she can see out the window. She could climb up on top. You'll see that in another video. But for the meantime, it's this one. Now what I'm gonna do is come here because my ladder is on this side. These were the worst spots. I don't want to spray myself into a corner. It dries relatively quick out here because of the heat that's up here. You can see it drying right before your eyes. So, I'm happy I'm doing this. And I'll show you my next step on my next video when I paint it. That'll be within 24 hours. You guys keep watching. I'll keep posting if you keep watching. Take it easy.